Okay, we're going to keep going with Dinosaurs Before Dark. This is chapter 4. It's called Henry. Jack gasped as Annie reached out her hand toward the pteranodon. Oh no, he thought. Annie was always trying to make friends with animals, but this was going too far. Don't get too close to him, Annie, Jack shouted. Annie touched the pteranodon's crest. She stroked his neck. She was talking to him. What in the world is she saying? Jack wondered. He took a deep breath. Okay, he would go down too. It would be good to examine a pteranodon. He could take notes like a scientist. Jack started down the rope ladder. When he reached the ground, he was only a few feet away from the creature. The pteranodon stared at Jack. His eyes were bright and alert. He's soft, Jack, said Annie. He kind of feels like Henry. Jack snorted. He's not a dog, Annie. Feel him, Jack, said Annie. Jack didn't move. Don't think, Jack. Just do it, Annie said. Jack stepped forward. He reached out very cautiously. What do you think cautiously means? Think about how Jack is. He seems like he's not as brave as Annie, so he's being cautious. He's being very careful. He brushed his hand down the creature's neck. Interesting, Jack thought. A thin layer of fuzz covered the pteranodon's skin. Soft, huh? Said Annie. Jack reached into his backpack and pulled out a pencil and a notebook. He wrote, "Fuzzy skin." "What are you doing?" asked Annie. "Taking notes," said Jack. "We're probably the first people in the world who ever got to see a pteranodon in real life." Jack looked at the pteranodon again. The bony crest on the top of his head was longer than Jack's arm. "I wonder how smart he is," Jack said. "Very smart," said Annie. "Don't count on it," said Jack. "His brain's probably not bigger than a bean." "No, he's very smart. I can tell," said Annie. "I'm going to call him Henry." Jack wrote in his notebook, "Small brain." So they keep saying the word crest. This is the crest on the pteranodon. It's not really a horn, but it's in the same spot on top of their head. If you saw a pteranodon, a real life dinosaur in real life, would you take notes about it? What would you want to do? Would you want to take a picture? Would you want to run away? Would you go up and would you talk to it and touch it? Would you be more like Annie or more like Jack? I'd be more like Jack. I'd be scared. Jack looked at the creature again. "Maybe he's a mutant," he said. The pteranodon tilted his head. Annie laughed. "He's not a mutant, Jack." "Well, what's going on here then? What's he doing here? Where is this place?" said Jack. Annie leaned close to the pteranodon. "Do you know where we are, Henry?" she whispered. The creature fixed his eyes on Annie. His long jaws were opening and closing like a giant pair of scissors. "Are you trying to talk to me, Henry?" asked Annie. "Forget it, Annie," Jack wrote in his notebook. "Mouth like scissors." "Did we come to a long time ago, Henry?" asked Annie. "Is this place from a long time ago?" Suddenly, Annie gasped. "Jack!" Jack looked up. Annie was pointing towards the hill. On top stood a huge dinosaur. Do you know what kind of dinosaur this is? Have you seen this one before? Let's see if they tell us what it is. Oh, end of the chapter. All right, hopefully you come back for chapter 5. It's about to get good.